The Black Death, one of the deadliest pandemics in human history. Between 1347 and 1351, it ravaged Europe and parts of Asia, leaving a trail of death and devastation. Historians estimate that it claimed the lives of 75 to 200 million people. In this video, we'll explore the origins, impact, and lasting legacy of this medieval catastrophe. Most scholars believe the Black Death originated in Central or East Asia, likely spreading through trade routes like the Silk Road. Fleas, carried by infected rats, traveled alongside merchants, spreading the deadly bacteria, Yersinia pestis. By 1347, the plague had reached the Middle East and Europe, where it quickly spread from port cities into the countryside. Merchant ships played a significant role in this, with rats stowing away on board, bringing the disease to places like Italy, France, and England. As it swept across Europe, cities fell into chaos as millions succumbed to its horrors. Imagine a map, the plague progressing year by year, leaving entire towns depopulated. Victims of the Black Death experienced high fevers, chills, and swollen lymph nodes, also known as buboes. These were the hallmarks of the disease, which spread rapidly. At the time, medical knowledge was limited, people didn't understand germs or bacteria. Treatments ranged from bloodletting to herbal remedies, but none were effective. Plague doctors, with their beaked masks, became iconic figures of the time. They believed that miasma, or bad air, was the cause, leading them to wear these strange costumes for protection. The toll on Europe's population was staggering, roughly 1/3 perished, leading to massive labor shortages. Survivors found themselves in a position of power, able to demand better wages and working conditions. This shifted the social structure, weakening the rigid feudal system and opening new economic opportunities. Cities were hit harder than rural areas, but no one was truly safe. The aftermath led to social mobility for some, while entire families disappeared from the population record. In their search for explanations, many turned to religion, believing the plague was divine punishment. Flagellant groups emerged, publicly whipping themselves in a display of penance, hoping to appease an angry God. But not everyone found solace in faith. Jewish communities were often scapegoated and persecuted, with many accused of poisoning wells, leading to violent pogroms. Fear bred suspicion and unrest, leading to some of the darkest social responses in the pandemic's wake. The Black Death left an indelible mark on art and literature. The danse macabre, or dance of death, became a popular theme, reflecting the universal fear of death. Artists began to embrace memento mori, reminders of mortality, in their works. Giovanni Boccaccio's The Decameron gives us a vivid portrayal of life during the plague. Through storytelling, he captured the human experience in a time of suffering and fear, a theme that would echo in art and literature for generations. Economically, the Black Death reshaped Europe. With fewer workers, wages rose, economies diversified, and some survivors were able to acquire land, changing the class system. In medicine, the need to understand and treat the disease led to gradual advancements, laying the groundwork for future medical discoveries. Many historians argue that the plague disrupted traditional structures so deeply that it helped pave the way for the Renaissance. As society rebuilt, a new focus on humanism and innovation emerged. Today, we know the Black Death was caused by Yersinia pestis, spread by fleas and rats. While we've made incredible strides in medicine and public health, the lessons from the Black Death remain relevant. Globalization, like the trade routes of the past, still makes us vulnerable to pandemics. Reflecting on how societies responded then, we can see the importance of medical advancements and collective action in facing future crises. The Black Death reshaped the world in ways that still echo today. It serves as a reminder of both human vulnerability and resilience. What can we learn from these past pandemics as we continue to face global challenges? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and if you'd like to explore more historical topics, don't forget to subscribe.